Hello everyone, this is nutritionist Sapna and welcome back. Today we are going to discuss about a very hot topic. Something which you have definitely heard of and you have definitely thought of, should I try this? Yes, we are talking about intermittent fasting. Now what exactly is intermittent fasting? Just to make it very clear, intermittent fasting is not any kind of a diet. It is not what you eat, it basically is when you eat. Intermittent fasting revolves around the clock. It has majorly to do with your timings. When it comes to intermittent fasting, you are allowed to eat two meals, your lunch and your dinner. Now how? Whenever you eat your lunch, 8 hours after that, you can have your dinner, and 16 hours after your dinner, you can have your next day lunch. For example, if you have your lunch at 12 o'clock, 12 noon today, your dinner tonight is going to be at 8 p.m. and then your next day lunch is going to be after 16 hours from 8 p.m. that is next day at 12. So you eat just two meals in a day. That is your lunch and your dinner, and that's it. Now you must be wondering, Sapna, didn't you take up a video last a few days back saying that we have to eat every 2 hours? So what is this? Eating just two meals, is it actually going to work? Now that totally depends on your body type. If you are eating just two meals in a day, okay, your lunch and your dinner, you restrict the calories. How? For example, if in a day you take 1600 calories, okay, and if you are eating 6 meals in a day like how I had asked you to, so you will divide your calories and you will make sure that the 1600 calories are divided all throughout the day and you are doing good. But when it comes to intermittent fasting, you have to consume those 1600 calories in just two meals. So practically, if you go to see, having 800 calories in per meal is not possible. It is too much for any person to eat, unless you are hogging on junk as well. But if you are actually eating healthy, 800 calories is way too much. So what happens when you are on an intermittent fast? You consume lesser calories. Instead of 1600, you consume around say 1200 or maximum 1300 calories, not more than that. So in intermittent fasting, what happens is you restrict your calorie intake. So isn't it good? Isn't it good to do that? Yes, it definitely is. And also what happens is, after your dinner, the next day lunch, there is 16 hours gap. So whatever energy your body requires, it is taken up from the stored fats. So that is how you lose weight. So is it not good to go for intermittent rather than 6 meals? Again, it depends on you and your body. When you have 6 meals, you have a lot of energy all throughout the day. Plus, your metabolism is always on the peak. Okay? But when you are on intermittent, there is a high chance that initially you might feel low on energy. Also, if you are a foodie, if you like to have your evening snacks, if you like to have your cup of milk at night, if you like to have a nice breakfast as soon as you wake up, intermittent fasting might not work very well for you. Trust me, eating just two meals in a day is not easy. You start craving for food. You start craving for food. You start feeling like, oh, I'm missing on my evening snacks. Oh my, I'm really missing on my, my milk at night. I'm missing on my breakfast. And that mental peace is something that you really need. That is the reason I always advise my clients to go for the 6 meals diet. And yes, I advise them to do intermittent as well, but only for a short period of time. Just to give it a change or give a kick to your metabolism and nothing else. So all in all, we conclude that intermittent fasting is not at all bad. It will definitely help you lose weight, okay, in a very healthy way again, because you will be having two meals and you can keep it very healthy. But if you are a foodie and if you actually crave for food and you feel that only two meals in a day is something that you cannot do, intermittent fasting can be a little difficult as well. It depends on many other factors whether this diet will suit your body or no, like your age, your weight, what is your daily schedule, how is your physical activity, if you have any medical conditions or no. So in case if you're planning to do an intermittent, it is always better to consult your nutritionist and then take this up. I hope I have made myself very clear. Intermittent fasting is not bad. It just depends if you are ready to take it or no. Plus the other factors need to be taken care of. But I personally am always in favor of the 6 meals diet because I like to eat and I'm sure even you do. Alright, my today's day started with a glass of ginger lemon water. Breakfast today was a small katori of oats poha. That is oats upma or whatever you call it, oats mixed with vegetables. Mid morning, I had a mug of lemon tea today, lemon green tea. And my lunch today was stir fry vegetables with some steamed rice. Alright, evening around 4 o'clock, I had a glass of buttermilk, and today I did some stretching and some spot jogging. 6:30 now. I plan to have some tikkis. I have sweet potatoes, so I have already made some tikkis out of it. So I'm going to have sweet potato tikkis in the evening, and my dinner tonight is going to be a very small bowl of dalia. Dal dalia. I have not had dal in the afternoon today, so I will be having at night. Personally, for me, intermittent fasting is a little difficult because I have that mental block of, I can't eat only 2 meals in a day. I feel very hungry in the evening, and then I need my cup of milk at night, and then when I wake up in the morning I need a nice heavy breakfast at around 9:30, 10. So I have tried intermittent fasting for myself. It really works well, but you need to have a very strong willpower. If you do, yes, intermittent fasting is for you. All right. Today is the last day of enrollment for the 45 days program. So if you all have still not enrolled, get in touch with me for the details and let's get started. Until tomorrow, goodbye.